Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Until My Knuckles Bleed from Victor Santos and Behemoth. This is the second issue. Did a review of the first issue and just kept on forgetting about getting the second and third issues of the series. So we get, we're good here. We got the second one, and the third one we'll have probably review in the later this week. So the story is about this guy who is a former superhero named Gabin. Gabin is now working as a bouncer at a strip club, gentleman's club, whatever you want, prostitution ring, run by the Russian mob. There's clearly like a stripper that he likes, and he kind of longs for the old days of being a superhero. He's just at that point in life where it's just like, what's his role? Where does he go from here? Like, what is he supposed to do in life? And that's what I really liked about the first issue. It felt very like something I could relate to. Something that, it's a point I'll admit to some extent where I've kind of hit that of being just like, what do I do now? Like, the life hasn't turned out the way I thought it would be. I'm definitely not where I thought it would be career-wise and just kind of life in general. Not saying it's a bad thing. Love my wife, love my kid. Love them both, like, absolutely. But, you kind of sit there and do the what-ifs and the bigger of, like, not the vision you had. I mean, hell, you threw a bet of whether or not I'd be married with a kid. I think most people would have said no. A lot of people lost money. The joke was a lot of people lost money when I got married. So there was a lot I could relate to as far as that. And that's cool. I think there's like a string of a lot of entertainment and stories that have come out recently that tackle that. I think the new volume of Iron Man had that, at least for a little bit of the first issues. The Bill and Ted Face the Music kind of had that as a theme. I think the people of our generation, my generation, is kind of at that point where we're throwing that out there because we're all wondering that same question. So the second issue, we're kind of went on a complete divergence there. So the second issue has Gabin not necessarily doing that as much. I mean, he's clearly likes a stripper a bit more. He is thinking about his future. But, there's some things that rock that future, that changes things up, that throw a wrench into his plans. And that's where the series now really kind of starts having a focus and a direction that I think the first issue didn't quite have. I wasn't quite sure where it was going to go. Now, the interesting is it's not going the direction I thought. In the first issue, there was like this thing about superhero technology getting out, and I swear, Gabin was going to come out of retirement and have to go and become a part of that, and there was maybe potential of that, but no, there's something about this that's a much more Frank Miller Sin City than superhero comic, and that's not necessarily a bad thing at all. This is I would describe this currently as Victor Santos does Frank Miller's Sin City, and that's pretty cool because Santos's art and style is awesome. Like, he's a creator. Art-wise, that's a favorite of mine, and the stuff I've read story-wise, I've enjoyed as well. I think he's definitely stronger artist than writer, but the writing's not bad. Like, it all really comes together in an entertaining way. So we can see Gabin here kind of doing a little bit of superheroing, trying to clean up the town while he's figuring out what the hell to do. So it's interesting. The second issue goes in a direction, starts giving us the direction for the series as a whole. It is not the direction I was expecting, and probably not the direction you all were expecting either, which is not necessarily a bad thing. So I'm really kind of intrigued to see where it goes. As I said, very Sin City vibes about this. Got the third issue. We'll be doing a review of that soon, later this week. So I'm kind of pumped to get that out there. This has been out in comic shops for a bit now. I recommend it. I mean, if you like Santos's work, if you like his art, well worth checking out. If you like Sin City, I think this is a solid series to check out as well. So in comic shops, we got a link beneath this video. Open your zip code. Tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site, so thank you. And just watching our video, you support us, so thank you for that. If you are into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games. you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.